What's this? Oh, is this Mafia? Is this... No, never mind. It's just a collaboration. Oh, it's a nice place. Boats and hoes.
Please welcome your hosts, Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer.
Hi.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Laura Bailey, though you probably know me best as Abby Anderson in The Last of Us Part 2, or as one of the cast members from Critical Role.
Indeed. And I'm Matt Mercer, the man behind many video game chaos merchants, such as Like a Dragon's Mad Dog Majima and Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom. But if it's a Thursday night, I also moonlight as Critical Role's debonair dungeon master, where Laura tries her best to test the very limits of my abilities and safety.
And you love it. But we're here today joining forces for a very different reason. Exclusive video game trailers, and lots of them.
Indeed, and like a whole bunch of world premieres, deep dives, and developer presentations.
That's a nice jacket.
It's frankly an irresponsible amount of video game news that will be beamed directly into your brains for the next 90 minutes, so buckle up.
Don't make it sound so scary. This is gonna be fun. Just keep in mind that if you want to wish list any of the cool games in today's show, then you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
Indeed, and once the show's over, there'll be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com and the Future Game Show YouTube channel.
Well, I think that's all of the housekeeping out of the way. So let's kick things off with our very first world premiere.
All right, let's get it. Oh, this is cool. Space game.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki, we gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice.
It's not DEI. She's
out
wearing
for us.
makeup, guys. It's okay.
What you can do is get them out.
She's hot.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say, oh yeah, with
what
our
I
hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin.
This looks pretty good, I'll be real.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part.
I mean, by the way, when I say it looks good, I mean the graphics look good. I mean, there's no gameplay here, but like, I mean, it looks interesting idea, right? Ooh, that's cool.
In Yoloda. They never look up.
There's like magnetic shoes.
Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Hold on, I'm coming! I'll cover you.
Shoot the drone.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
Oh, oh, oh! There it is.
What the hell happened here?
I bet it's gonna be like an alien or some shit.
Hey, buddy.
Oh. Oh. Oh! He's alive. All right, now we got the real game. This is cool. Yeah, this is yeah, I'll play this. Yep. Cool. Yeah. That looks good. Yeah.
What a way to start the show!
Mass Effect.
The Expanse Osiris Reborn is an action RPG crafted in Unreal Engine 5, where you can immerse yourself in the universe of the beloved TV series. Make sure it's on your wish lists.
Sounds pretty awesome. And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi for fantasy in the process.
What's this?
So let's take a look.
Yeah, that first game looked pretty good. I would try that out. Blood and gore. Okay, that's a good start. I like the sound of that. What's this?
I used to swear by my father's oath to protect the wards is to protect our people. And
that
if
looks
it
really nice.
claims our lives. What's one life lost for the sake of the many?
And now, what do you swear by today?
Okay.
The only one that matters is my brother. And I will kill the people who took him from me.
I don't know. Like...
Rin, take my hand! Rin!
I hear not the clamor of conquerors.
I mean, this is like...
Pestilence!
The style is good. This is badass. Okay, show the boss fight. Do you have a guy helping you?
Right about one thing. The wards are breaking. And should we fail, it may spell another end.
Echoes of the end? I don't know, man. Like, some of that combat looked like okay. Didn't look great. It looked like,
We're
to me...
thrilled to reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
But the fun doesn't stop there. Here's another world premiere.
It looked
It's
like
important to
a...
note that this is your very first look at the game, but
trying to think of a way to
from
say
what
it.
I can tell,
Basic
there's
Unreal
evil
5
residing
combat.
in these woods.
Okay, what's this? Pre-alpha gameplay. Looked like slop. It does have that purple color that most slop games have. This looks good though, I like this. This is a good start. This is a really good start. This is a Torii gate there too. This in Japan. This a horror game again? Damn, where are all these horror games coming from? You gonna turn around and look right at the person doing it, probably, right? That's what it's gotta be. Looks VR. You wake up in a forest with no memory. Yeah? With no map and just a flashlight to light your steps. With the feeling you are always watched. That's because I'm streaming, I know that. The whispers are all around. Oh, schizo, all right. Try to remember. And find your way home. Well, this could be really good or it could be garbage. Like, I feel like this is a game that, yeah, I mean, I feel like it'd be one or the other. I mean, it's a... No, I would play this. I would play this. I would day one this game, honestly. I would. That way people
An isolated cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Am I crazy to say that?
That was your first look at Whispers in the Fog.
It's a psychological horror game from a supremely talented solo developer. Be sure to give it a wish list if you like what you see.
And next up, we've got a trailer for an open-world action RPG based on the beloved anime, The Seven Deadly Sins.
Ooh.
Let's check it out.
So they're gonna show Escanor in this one? Come on. He's by far the coolest one. I don't give a fuck about any of the other ones. He's not born yet? He's dead? It's not spoiled. I mean, this is cool. I would play this. I watched like the first 3 seasons of this show. Okay. All right. So he is going to be in it.
The 7 Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC and PS5, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
I was curious. I was like, yeah.
It's time to learn about what's coming in Season 7 of free-to-play Destructo shooter, The Finals.
Oh, The Finals.
Welcome to the future.
I've only watched Shroud play this game. I've never played it myself. The what? Is it dead? I don't know.
Every second counts and these plays are next level.
This is what the finals is all about. Split-second decisions, teamwork under fire, and victory carved in chaos.
Love it! But sometimes the best strategy is to just hit your opponent really, really hard.
Yeah, I have no idea how this is supposed to work. I mean, it looks cool, but I feel like for me, it's a bit of a sensory overload game, you know? That's a whole lot. Can't you reach what? Okay. Cool. It's a battle royale, is it?
Season 7 of the finals launches on June 12th. And whether you're a seasoned veteran or a new contestant entering the arena, if you're tuning in on the FGS Twitch channel, you can earn a Twitch drop of this Kablamo grenade skin.
Yes,
wow,
everybody who watches
that's
this
bomb?
very show for 15 consecutive minutes on the FGS Twitch channel will earn the skin. So, if you've been with us from the very start, or you're just joining us, wherever you've been, then just stick around.
And not that you need any more reasons, but it's time to move on and talk about hurdling, a shepherd simulator with a whole lot of soul. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
What are you gonna have alpacas and shit too? Is it? How many can you get? Is it like only 5? Can you get like 10? Oh, you get 10. Oh yeah, you can get 10. Okay. Can you get 20 though? So this is like Death Stranding, but with goats? This is just you just walking around. And like you gotta deliver something, it's just goats. Why the fuck would you want them to go over here? Steam demo is out now. That's a game that I would maybe try.
Hurdling launches later this year, but you can try guiding those adorable calicorns right now.
That looks like a dumbass game.
Which is
out now
on Steam. What's next, Laura?
Sleep Awake, which is anything but cute.
Okay.
It's a first-person psychedelic thriller that explores the realm between slumber and death. This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Fink of 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer look.
Let's get it. Is it woke?
I cannot sleep.
I don't think it's woke, guys. I'm sorry.
I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Eyes out.
Come along.
This way.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you? This is all
perfectly natural.
I am awake!
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost. Give me your idea.
Well, yeah. Well, whenever that comes out, I might play it, but that's like nothing. It's just, I mean, it could be good,
Sleep
right?
Awake is coming soon, so drop it on your wish lists.
We've got a developer presentation for Eric Solm, The Stolen Dream, up next.
What's
it's
this?
a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
1900?
Isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so. No.
I must find her.
He's all I've got.
Before he does.
Eric's Home is a game set in kind of a fantasy version of the early 1900s.
Yeah.
And it has a Scandinavian theme style to it. I would describe it as a stealth puzzle game with a very strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable characters that you switch between, and they have their own special abilities that you need to use together to kind of solve situations and puzzles in a kind of interlaced way where everyone's involved.
It's in this setting of a Scandinavian nature, which not only resonates with me, but with the rest of the world, because it's so unique. It's always nice to see something new that people can relate to.
So I've worked a lot with like lighting and 3D rendering, cinematic lighting, stuff like that. So Anders showed me the rendering of one of the movies. It just floored me. I thought it was so beautiful. Then he said, okay, so Theo, what I want from you is I want you to make this look even better.
We've play tested the game a lot, and what people usually say is that it feels like I'm playing a movie, but in a great way. River and Games was based on the idea that if you have the right mix of people, then perhaps a really small team can still make something that's actually pretty cool.
That's true.
How is this made by 16 people? Like, why is this quality so high?
A little now and then I sit down on the couch.
Bro, he's just glazing himself. I love it.
The story just gets to perform. You're just drawn right in.
Who is this
it's
guy?
a magical feeling.
It's him.
I'm really
he's
excited
that guy.
for players to just discover this world. Eric's Home is coming to Xbox,
how am I so
PlayStation,
good?
Steam, and Epic Game Store. And we have an exclusive trailer that we're about to show you
let's see
that
the
will
trailer.
reveal the release date. I hope you enjoy.
I think this game looks pretty... Like, I don't play movie games, really. Actually, in 33 at 30 people? Yeah, but the gameplay was like... I don't know. This, like, isometric games, to me, I'm like... I make exceptions, but I'm generally not a fan. I view it as a limitation. Even in games that I enjoy. Like PoE, No Rest for the Wicked. Amazing games, but I still wish they weren't isometric. It's just me. Or Lost Ark. July 15th. That's actually pretty soon. I don't know, like,
Thank you so much to our friends at River
I don't know
Games
where the audience
for, that
for a
window into the
game
world
like
of
that
Eric's Home.
is.
It's coming to PC, Xbox,
You know,
and
like,
PS5
I just
on July
don't know people that play that
go
kind
wish
of
list it
game.
on Steam or the Epic Games Store. All right, now we've got a new trailer for a cel-shaded shooter with gameplay inspired by the Stalker series. Here's the latest trailer for the Explorator.
Stalker? Wait, this is inspired by Stalker? Wait, what kind of Stalker? Not the one I played. This is like, what is this, like Hogwarts for fairies? It's Hogwarts for gay butterflies. And gay fish. Is that Kanye? I don't think so. Okay. So you walk around. That's crazy. So I played Stalker 2. I don't really see the connection. I don't see it.
The Explorator is launching into early access today, so go check it out on Steam and support the developers on the road to launch.
Constance is up next.
Constance.
A Metroidvania where you wield the power of a paintbrush to escape a decaying inner world.
Live into my interests.
Okay, let's get it. Hello? Hey. Are you okay? No, you're not okay. You have a mental illness, just like every other millennial that's gonna play this game. I've never seen gameplay like this before. This is the first time. Wow. They didn't even animate her toes. Do these people even care about the fans? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, there's so many of these games. It's just like, I got like 5 of these I need to play. Like, there's that Ninja Gaiden one. There's that Mandragora game. Like, I don't know if I'm on...
Constance is coming to PC on November 24th, but there's a demo available on Steam if you want to go give it a go after
Prince
the show.
of Persia game.
Those of you who have tuned in before will know that during the Every Future Game Show, we create a trio of deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games. Our ones to watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the summer showcase is Titan Quest II.
Titan Quest.
Fans have been waiting since 2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action RPG.
I don't even know
and
what
the good
Titan
news
Quest
is, it's right around the corner.
So let's dig into the details with the help of Grimlore Games.
All right, let's see it. Most likely to make you a hero of myth. Oh, okay, I like that. I like. All right, so Roman.
Tell us the whole story.
Oh.
Tell us about hope.
Titan Quest II is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with ourselves, some of which are from Titan Quest I. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Yeah. Some other games have had great success with this, and we thought that we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest 2, you'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character.
I saw this
before. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods.
Combat doesn't look that great, honestly.
Quest 2 is very much a classic ARPG. But we've got our own twists in there with like the mastery system, for example,
pretty good,
where
right?
You merge 2 masteries into 1 instead of just being given classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between the 2 masteries, these synergies, and make the best use of them possible.
I feel like, again, like my frame of reference for this game is No Rest for the Wicked.
Take your character in multiple directions.
And obviously PoE too.
Classes is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core fantasies of just a tanky warrior, of course you're going to have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game.
I'll play this.
Your abilities will be modifiable. So each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can
just say you copy
into your
PoE.
skill.
We
this
understand.
Is our little innovation in this space.
That's not an innovation, but okay. I don't. That's fine.
We're not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of monetization in general.
All right, I'll
we
play
will be
it.
doing traditional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters.
Just don't do it like Destiny.
In general, bosses, creatures, areas.
Wait, is that Righteous Fire?
Mysteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already.
Today, right?
And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
Yeah, bro, I would play this. No microtransaction, but DLC packs. What's the difference? Big difference. Yeah, this is really cool. I'll play that for sure.
Titan Quest 2 is coming soon, and you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games
Sis played this? He said it's good? Really?
Wait. Legendary actor Yui Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What
Who's
are you
this
doing
guy?
here?
Hey, guys.
Who's this guy?
I was just, wandering the sound stages, taking in the sights and smells, and then I heard you guys making noise about video games out here, and I thought I'd join in.
Okay. Well, I mean, since you're already here, why don't you take the next trailer?
Spider-Man voice?
I mean,
oh, is he?
If that's okay with you guys, I don't
No,
wanna...
it's great. Work your magic. We'll just be over here.
All right. I got you. Well, get ready, folks, because it's time for another world premiere. This one's a follow-up to a beloved puzzle adventure that launched back in 2020.
Okay, what is it?
I have seen things that should be forgotten.
He must have watched my stream.
I've tried to escape my past.
Ooh.
I've had enough of death and madness. But the world is changing. Some now search for answers in the far reaches of the world. For shocking secrets and dizzying marvels. For there lies upon this world of man a mocking and incredible
Call of the Elder Gods.
Of time.
Wow, it's coming out on Switch
Call of the
too?
Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles.
That'll make like what,
so
10
get it on your
games
wish
for
lists
it?
ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
Classic.
All right, catch you later.
Bye.
I gotta wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Bye.
See you, bye. Okay, so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
All right, let's get it.
I'll stay here.
3 bio cores. How hard could it be?
This isn't a millennial game, is it? No. Oh, that? Okay.
Hard.
Oh, it's definitely a millennial game.
We got company.
It's apps. This has big millennial energy. Guys. Guys,
It's like capture the flag on crack.
That's kind of funny. Maybe it'd be alright. I don't know. What is it?
Welcome to Veil of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG with a roguelite twist. You play as Ash, a shipwrecked castaway with no memories and a big-ass sword.
Let's see if I remember how to use it.
Five years after a bloody civil war, you wake up trapped on a mysterious island filled with monsters, cultists, and a whole lot of zombies.
Suffice to say, this whole island is madhouse.
Gameplay?
Combat in Veil of the Witch is built for hardcore tactics fans, with an emphasis on speed and brutality. That means a small party, tight battle maps, and enemies that can drop you in just a few hits. To stand a chance, you'll have to master each ally's unique kit, whether that's frontliner Marco, glass cannon caster Laurent,
I love games like that,
or backstabbing cutthroat Emile. All your abilities work on a cooldown, so you'll have to think smart and learn to juggle. You can also level up and unlock new skills right in the middle of battle. Surrounding this rock-solid core is a branching roguelike structure focused on skill in the face of unpredictable challenges. Face off against cool bosses.
Burn! Beacon of the dead!
I'm kind of,
Get your shit wrecked.
I'm kind of tapped out on roguelites.
Then head back to town, where you can unlock upgrades, chat with allies, craft equipment, and more.
I feel like I'm
and
a little bit tapped out.
And if you're real nasty, take on trials mode for bigger challenges and better rewards. Fight. Die. Rise again, stronger. Then come back and conquer.
Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe
Lost
this game will be good.
Veil of the Witch. Early access available now on Steam and coming soon to Xbox, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? It seems alright. It's just like after Expedition 33, I just can't. What's this? What's this? This is a Nintendo game? So it's a bullet hell for 5-year-olds? That's kind of cool. It's like Fall Guys, but you have to be like, you have to have like a slightly higher IQ. I don't know if I'd be able to play this one. Seems like it could be good stream content. I would maybe try and play this myself. Pop, you come? That's not what I'd call a kid's game. What the fuck?
Can anyone
Who the
hear
fuck
me?
would call it that?
Dispatch to Unit 1. There's an ongoing fire.
What's
Unit 1
this?
to dispatch. Copy.
Is this another one of those like 4-player friend games?
Break that door open!
Let me get that sturdy Halligan first.
My clothes are about to catch fire!
Get an attack line in there!
Gotta go scout the area. That was close.
Cat, you're good? Found one of the victims!
Please, get me out of here.
We can't let the fire escalate like that.
Oh no!
I need help! Mayday! Mayday!
Oh no!
Firefighting simulator. Ignite. United against fire.
That's
coming fall 2025.
This looks
Wishlist
awful.
now on PC and consoles.
Oh, absolutely awful.
Are we all clear? No Nolan Norths or Ashley Johnsons waiting in the wings?
No, I think we're good. Okay.
Right.
Now remember, folks, you can find all those games as well as every game we feature today on the Future Game Show Steam page.
Yes, and you'll want to prime your wish lists in advance for this next reveal. It's a game where you play as a bureaucratic inspector in a fantasy world.
What's like you make sure the evil layer is up to code before the party heads inside?
Yes, that's literally the whole deal.
Okay, I legitimately need this game.
I know.
What's this?
Heroes. The world is full of them. Sons and daughters of farmers with too much bravery and not enough wisdom, so some say. But what is a hero without a princess to save?
Yeah, true.
Without dragons to slay? Nothing.
They're a furry on DeviantArt.
Where you come in. As an agent at the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs, you will ensure everything is as it should be for the heroes
turn
arrival.
into furries.
Inside this cave, you'll find a necromancer.
Audit villains and their
According
layers.
to our reports, is a complete and utter embarrassment to the story.
This seems kind of funny.
The book is titled Hellgates anew, your first ritual sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of a demon inside of a skeleton is a touch more tricky than you might imagine.
We, the members of the United Builders Union of Enchanted Settlements, hereby announce a strike, effective immediately.
It's the inspector, here with their cushy job and their clipboard.
Can you kill the strikers?
More work.
A dragon attack? That is not in the budget.
Can you just kill him?
But what is a story without a good hero at its helm?
Yeah, bring in the Pinkertons.
Sanctimonious swing, you lop his head off. It hardly felt good, but incompetent evil is still evil.
I don't know about this.
Happy to welcome you, our newest agent to the cause. Wish list the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs today.
This is a clever idea, but I don't really give a fuck about this.
That's one for the critters.
I'm
the
sorry.
Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming later this year.
And now for something completely different. This one's for the fans of shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
What? Team White. Oh my, what is this? Why does she have a Motorola Razr?
Hi.
Okay. This has got to be a gotcha, right? Guys. Jeez. Jeez, guys. WTF, Waifu Tactical Force? Well, that's clever. Movement Shooter Base Builder Life Simulator? Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Oh, it's a duel. It's a Gooner slop? Yeah,
Waifu Tactical Force is a 3v3 anime shooter coming soon to PC, but you can jump into the open playtest on Steam after the show.
Now we've got a trailer for an action platformer inspired by the ancient art of paper folding. Let's take a look at Hirogami.
Yeah, I think they showed this in another trailer, another show. This looked really good. Yeah, this actually looked good. Play it? Why not play that? I'll play Lies of P. Play that shit. It'll look bad. Featured in State of Play? Yeah. That was cool. Yeah, maybe I'm stupid, but I think this actually looks kind of cool. This is a cool idea. Interesting concept. Movement's so cool, yeah. Hirogami. Not so bad, huh? Did you like the Kirby games? I went hard on
Hirogami
Kirby
is coming
back
to
in the
PC
day.
and PS5 on September 3rd. Fold it into your wish lists on Steam and the Epic Game Store.
The
and
Super
check out the
Nintendo
free
one?
demo, which is available on Steam.
Okay, time for an update on Eve Frontier. This is CCP Games' Spacebound Survival MMO.
Wait, the Chinese Communist Party? Oh, shit.
Eve Frontier is an invitation for everyone that have had the idea in their brain to make a game. And often the best way to make a game is to start and modify an existing game. We have now created an MMO server-side modding platform, and we offer an invitation to you to come and build with us. You can build tools, you can build worlds, you can do so many things. And this is a great way to start your game development adventure by sort of playing around in the amazing survival space horror sandbox we have created.
But it's different.
When we made Eve Online, we very much wanted to make a sandbox experience where most of the things and the infrastructure in the game would actually be built by players. But we did build quite a bit of it ourselves. Seeing what emerged from Eve, especially when it comes to the third-party development ecosystem, we could actually give a lot more agency to players to literally build the world. So as we go through this process of stripping down to a survival game, we are on the other hand building up an amazing modding platform. Basically what Eve Frontier enables third-party developers is to mod the actual server.
That makes sense.
Creating additional software that both reads and writes the world state. And that, I think, will enable something truly astounding that has never been seen before. But this is very much inspired by the third-party ecosystem that is developed around Eve Online. We are basically supercharging that with the smart assemblies and the modding platform we're built into Frontier. And what we have seen so far in our various hackathons and events, and what we've just seen in the sort of builder community overall, absolutely delivers on that vision in spades.
So they're just basically, this is an announcement for you to make their game. Great, I like it. It's smart.
Founder access for Eve Frontier is available now, and you can head to evefrontier.com to jump in and find out more. Does anybody else want to make our game? What's up next, Laura?
We have a brand new trailer for Formula Legends.
Can we please have a good racing
game that covers the history of motorsport.
Okay, let's go. Please, I want one good racing game. You know what this reminds me of? The GameCube. Because of the quality of the game. That's really yeah. I gotta tell you guys, I think even Mario Kart looks better than this. Oh, maybe this won't be $80 though. Formula Legends.
Formula Legends is racing towards release on PC and consoles, but you can play the demo now on Steam and also wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store. But for now, let's keep it rolling with our Ones to Play section, which is a future game show staple. It's a montage of exciting games that you can play on Steam right after the show.
Okay, so if you like what you're looking at, don't hesitate to download a demo and dig in.
Let's get it.
First up is Catastrophe. This is an action roguelike where you play as a kitty abducted by aliens and repel enemies with your trusty sidekick, the Star Cursor. Players can mod Polo's abilities to settle on a unique playstyle and pick their route through a series of interstellar environments.
What's
Next
this?
up, we've got Phase Zero, a
Is this
survival
Resident Evil
horror
2?
throwback with fixed cameras and immersive pre-rendered environments.
Wow.
A menacing illness has descended on the town of Flint Peak. Can you solve puzzles and tango with monsters to make it out alive?
No.
Or what about Bloodgrounds? It's a gladiatorial roguelike with a city builder twist. You'll recruit, train, and command a crew of warriors in strategic turn-based battles, then develop a coastal city in the interim. Carve your name into the annals of history and spill buckets of blood in the process.
What's this? What's this? Let's go to the next one.
Last but not least, we've got How to Escape,
Okay.
Lost Submarine. With one player on PC or console and the other using a mobile companion app, you'll communicate and collaborate to
how do I
complete
escape
puzzles
this
and stop
trailer?
the outbreak of war. No pressure.
How do I escape? I just do not give a fuck.
That
about
was our
any of
ones
this.
to play montage.
Literally
Be sure to
do
follow
not
up on
like-
anything that caught your eye.
But let's keep
Oh.
on sailing with another exclusive
Let's go.
trailer for a naval combat simulator set in
Ooh.
the late 18th century.
Okay, let's see it. Ahoy is a work in progress. I've heard that before.
Every voyage begins with a plan.
Show the gameplay.
A vision etched on parchment.
This is cool.
Foretelling glory or downfall.
Ooh, the saber.
It is in our nature to conquer what others fear.
All right, all right.
Death and dishonor. Fame and fortune.
Okay.
The
They're
life of
cooking.
a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit.
All
True
right.
riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become.
This better be, please show the gameplay. Please don't be bad. Please don't be like some turn-based shit. Please don't be some turn-based shit.
We arrive, but never at our final destination. So we chart our next course. We sail. We fight. We endure. For the voyage is life. And life is the voyage.
So let me guess, there's gonna be no trailer of the gameplay. I mean, like this, I mean, everything about this was good, you know? Like that was it, like that, like, cool. Very, very cool.
Join the crew today on Kickstarter.
I gotta see some gameplay though. Yep. No gameplay? Yeah, we gotta see that. Because we had Skull and Bones. That was a quadruple
Check out
A
the funding
game.
drive for Ahoy at ahoy.gg.
It still wasn't as good as Pirate Yakuza Combat.
And you can also wishlist the game on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
The Spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies and hello to our disembodied voices.
Ooh.
What Matt means to say with that Gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
That's what I meant.
It was just a bunch of random.
Flickshot Rogues is a turn-based strategy roguelike where you trade tactical trick shots for devastating damage. Across a constantly shifting cartoon peninsula, players will trigger explosive combos and commit to game-changing upgrades. It's coming to PC later this year, but you can try it for yourself ahead of time by checking out the free demo on Steam.
Now let's take a look at Under Par Golf Architect, an all-in-one simulator where you mold terrain to create world-class courses and then try them out firsthand. As well as placing the green and obstacles between, you'll manage staff, budgets, and customers on your way to crafting a golfer's paradise. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Ascends to Zero is up next. It's a hack-and-slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To help with that unfortunate predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks and topple voxel monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming soon to PC, but in the meantime, you can check out the free demo on Steam and drop it onto your wish lists.
Or how about Animal Kind? This is a cozy cooperative town building game where you play as a crew of adorable critters in mech suits. Players will use their industrial-grade opposable thumbs to scavenge the landscape for materials and establish a community of cute creatures. Animal Kind is coming soon to PC, but if you head to the Steam page, you can sign up for the alpha playtest, which is arriving in July.
Next up is Don't Wake the Beast, but the developers have sent over an intricate overview, so I'll sit this one out.
Hi, my name is Timek. I'm the game designer and producer behind Don't Wake the Beast. Don't Wake the Beast is a stealth roguelike in which your goal is to steal as many treasures as possible and run away from the beast. The tricky part is that each treasure has its weight, and the more you pick up, the more noise you generate. But when you fail, there's always another run. My game will feature 4 biomes, all with unique mechanics and beasts. It's scheduled to release in 2026.
It's like a Bilbo Baggins.
We're rounding things out with Worship, a cultist simulator where you try your best to bring about the end of the world.
Okay.
Inspired by Pikmin, this cute and creepy multiplayer roguelite tasks you with performing blood rites and recruiting followers to please the old ones.
I don't like this. Where's killing innocent people?
It's coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it on Steam.
But that's boring. You're not killing people.
That was our Spotlight
What's the
montage.
point?
We hope you enjoyed the Summer Showcase selection.
What's the point of that?
Oh, it's time for an update on Scum, the survival shooter with poop mechanics.
Isn't this the,
Not as in like they're bad, no.
isn't
Just
this
like
the
you
game,
have to manage your bowel
that
movements to
tag
survive.
like porn in it or something?
Might actually learn something. I love video games.
Peggy 18.
Yeah, on Twitter, yeah, I remember this. All the negative reviews you're about to read are real and are written by people who are not ready for Scum. Okay. This is an interesting way to look at it. I'd rather buy WinRAR. Killed by an indestructible robot. Nobody wants to micromanage their poop. Yeah, I bet. The game was made for masochists. Oh shit! Penis ciders are a new low? Game's trash, don't buy it. 2,000 hours played. I'm gonna be honest, like that's a...
If those inspired reviews have grabbed your attention...
Using negative reviews to market your game?
You can head to the link on screen right now for a chance to win one of 100 keys for Scum 1.0.
Yeah.
And if you're not one of the lucky winners, then you'll just have to jump in with the rest of us when it launches on June 17th.
Our next game is a squad-based survival shooter where you dodge deadly dinosaurs. Here's the latest trailer for Death Ground.
Okay, it's Turok.
Deadly dinos are on the
That's a
loose in
chicken
Death
now,
Ground.
by the way.
Whether you dare to enter solo or in a squad of
That's
4
also a
players,
chicken.
You must do everything you can to survive in these dinosaur-infested
That's a chicken.
abandoned facilities. Could you survive?
2 chickens.
Hi, we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Deathground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike velociraptors, which are much smaller, they measure around 7 feet tall.
Damn.
I'm about 5'3", so that's a pretty menacing height comparison for me.
We've spent most of our development time taming them, and it's been a huge challenge because...
How do you get something that size with that tail to behave all in multiplayer?
Exactly. Of course, there'll be other dinosaurs for you to deal with.
The Chompy.
The number one culprit for causing chaos is the Compsognathus, aka the Compy.
What might look like a decent hiding space for you as players might actually be a refuge for these little creatures.
What? It's just a chicken. Who cares?
As for other species,
who gives
you may
it?
spot the Allosaurus,
Oh,
Brachiosaurus,
okay. All right,
and
that's a long
Triceratops
boy.
roaming around in the background.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There are multiple maps and missions that will be playable at launch. Mission Command, the single-player tutorial and introduction level.
Geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything so you can restart the power plant.
Agricultural, which has become a little bit overgrown.
The last dinosaur game I played
And biomedical, which
was
is
Jurassic
my
Park
personal
on the
favorite,
Super
where you'll
Nintendo.
have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs, you know, for science.
Each mission is replayable
That was a good game.
and is an important piece of the puzzle. Each detail or collectible that you come across will help you unlock the lore and discover the truth about the disastrous events of the past.
Deathground is launching on Steam Early Access this year. Keep a lookout for our roadmap.
Yeah, I don't really see the appeal here. I'm just not really seeing the appeal.
Deathground is launching into Steam Early Access later this year. Keep an eye out for Roar news on that front.
I am refusing to acknowledge that pun, so let's move on with our second Ones to Watch deep dive, shall we?
What's the next one?
Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell Is Us.
Oh yeah, there was a demo out for this game, right? Yeah, I want to hear about this.
Madness and hatred and lots of it.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Jacques Delated, and I am the Executive Creative Director and Executive Art Director on Hell Is Us here at Rogue Factor. So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell Is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
It is set in the world of Adia. It's a rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things happening. You play Remy. He was born there. Yeah, he was raised in a foster system in Canada, and he's going back basically to find answers.
This thing that games do now, contemporary games, where the adventuring is just, if you think about it, the exploration and the discovery, they're only there by theme. You had just been following marker after marker until the last marker is over your actual thing you needed to find. Almost all the variables connected to the exploration and connected to your discovery are given to you on a silver platter. So we look at it kind of like the inverse in our game because we got rid of all these things.
I remember chatting with John about the old Zelda games, how it was straightforward and like you had just enough to know where to go, but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what people tell us, right?
So you have to pay attention? Fuck. I can't just go to the triangle?
Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs and they're literally going to tell you a clue, right? So Rebecca and Jova, when she kind of hints you where the Owen convoy, the direction that it took, she says, I don't know where they went exactly, but I know they took the road that goes behind the weird monuments. And she says, you can see them from here. And as you're talking to her, behind her, quite far, you see some peculiar monument-looking thing. You're like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that if I go and then you go there and you see the road that turns, then it's maybe the convoy did come here. I think that's kind of very unique, and it works really well. Like any game, especially a game of almost 40 hours, sometimes it works better than others. You know, no game is absolutely perfect, but it's very much it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery.
I wonder if this would be any good.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
Of course, we can't talk about Hell Is Us without talking about our monsters. And the enemies, the limbic entities, are physical manifestations of human emotions, of human negative emotions.
Looks not very good.
What does an emotion look like? Who knows? So
a woman.
We had many iterations. We ended up with these kind of like fractally, geometrically thingies, you know. So we have grief, ecstasy, terror, and rage. So the Hollow Walker represents a bit. So it's just a husk. That's why we call it the Hollow Walker. And it's a bit like a facsimile of a human being who's felt this very strong negative emotion. And then they look like that because we tried a lot of things and they ended up looking like this, you know.
I mean, their movement's cool. That
so
is
you'll be able to play Hell Is Us on September 4th, 2025 on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and obviously PC.
Yeah, I'll probably try something like this. At least
Wishlist it now because Hell Is Us is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th.
All right. I think we're due another world premiere, don't you?
Okay, let's see a new
This
game.
one's an action-adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
Okay.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real phone call. Hello? Hi.
Silk Song? Surely it's going to be Silk Song.
Hey, Laura. Hey, Matt. I'm super excited to be back on the Future Game Show where I belong, and you are doing a fantastic job. Like I said to the producers when I was hosting, if you strike me down, this is live, isn't it? So yeah, New Tales reached out, and I am officially in their game. Actually, seeing you just reminded me, they're looking for a killer writer who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time.
What is this?
Hey, Jazz.
Hi, Sam.
I've got a really cool gig. want to join me in a game? If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura.
Where's the game?
Sure, I'll be in a game with you, but only if you're coming to the D&D group next week because our
Where's the
party
game?
really use the barbarian.
All right, I guess we're all doing this. That was easy. So let's check out exactly what we're getting ourselves into.
Okay. So it's like fish? What?
I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I flow so everybody know. You know when the click through. Try to send this box to be a slow big burn.
It's alright. What do you guys think? Nope. I mean, the water thing is like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many people want to play a game like this. Yeah. The combat, again, a lot of these games the combat, I just don't really know if it's there. It looked like there was like literally two mechanics.
We're joining Samantha Bayard, yes, Karlak herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bular in Fading
DEI
Echo,
puzzle
coming
game?
to PCs and consoles next year.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Game Store. Go, 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 go!
Not
We got another block of back-to-back trailers up next. Let's dig in.
We have been blessed to live in times of peace.
Yeah.
But our city is not without its enemies.
JRPG-inspired epic.
The demons above. And the beasts below.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's do this.
This turn-based?
You're going to be bishops too?
Through Sheo, all things are possible.
Well, that's kind of cool.
It's time the three of you learn the true purpose of the bishops. Listen up.
We recruit from the finest soldiers in the church, and still,
I don't know what to think about
this.
this.
Bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
Is this like Expedition instead of 33? It's like Expedition 3?
We gave you those robes for a reason.
Yeah, what's this?
Damn, I love the church.
Expedition 3.3? Yeah. Oh. I used to play these at the arcade. I used to love these games, man. I don't know whatever happened to these games. Yeah. I feel like it's like one of those genres that kind of like stopped happening, you know? Oh. 2012 phone games? I mean, like, yeah. Well, this is like, yeah, this is like Galaga or something, you know? I love these. I don't know how much like nostalgia is out for these games though. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. This is kind of stupid. This looks like millennial character design, guys. I'm kind of worried. Oh, I actually saw a little bit of this gameplay before. It looked okay. Yeah. No, I remember seeing some of this. Is It's like Cyberpunk for Cartoon Network. Yeah. For Nickelodeon. I don't know, guys. Jeez. Maybe I'd try this. Okay. Next. Oh, I remember this game. This game was good. Oh, yeah, I remember that. This is on Super Nintendo. Yeah. I think. Dude, this is... I haven't even thought about this game. Oh my god. This is actually weird. Dude. Been decades, yeah. Wow. That's actually like, that's weird. That's weird for me to see that.
We're back.
Very weird.
And you can wishlist all of those games by heading to the
Future Game Show Steam page.
The Future Game Show's Steam page.
That brings back like 5 different memories.
It's time for a spine-tingling closer look at the next game from the minds behind Until Dawn.
Directive 8020 is about a deep space mission to save humanity and the shape-shifting alien who gets in the way. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games to find out more.
It's a boomer. Yeah, I'm a boomer. A little bit, yeah.
We are going to do this. Just lower the gun.
Not until you move from the scanner.
Oh.
Those things can change shape.
Don't you ever point that thing at me again.
Is this a game or a movie? Both? That's what I was worried about.
Scan complete. Subject unidentifiable.
We need
Trust
urgent
no
assistance. Please. Help us.
Wow, well, that's really exciting.
But what if that went differently? Hey, I'm Will Doyle, Creative Director on Directive 8020, and I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've added for the first time in a Dark Pictures game. Turning Points is a new narrative system which allows you to go back and change the outcome of your choices.
Okay.
As with all our games, Directive 8020 has a branching story with multiple endings. You'll be able to track the choices and paths that you've taken in the game, and see alternate paths that link to each of the major decisions that you've made. With Turning Points, you can rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out. Same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your decisions, there's also a survivor mode setting that prevents you from rewinding, but still lets you view the decision tree. Turning Points will be available both digitally and physically for all copies of the game from when you start your very first mission.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I just don't really like, I mean, I don't know how a game like that, like, I mean...
Directive 8020 introduces the ability to rewind and change your choices to see the consequences in each branching path.
Is that a Skipperino, guys?
Coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025. And if it's not on your wish list already, go fix that.
Our next game is just as scary, but for entirely different reasons. Cairn is a death-defying climbing simulator with a meticulous control scheme.
Why?
Here's the game makers to tell you more.
I don't know why they keep trying to push this.
Cairn is what we call a survival climber. Your goal is to climb a mountain and reach a summit no one has ever conquered. You can climb almost anywhere.
They need to stop making video games that I don't like.
Realistic. you'll need to carefully manage your balance and stamina. Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt. For the first time, we are also showing what it's like to climb at high altitudes.
True, yeah.
When you get up there, you'll face ice walls that require you to use ice axes and spikes.
Oh, yeah.
But don't think you can just jam your tools into the ice. Ice climbing is precise. You'll need to aim for cracks and edges to get a solid grip. Cairn's realistic climbing system also supports mixed climbing. That means you can have one hand on the rock and the other using an ice tool.
Uh-huh.
It's up to you to read the rock face and choose the most strategic route to the top. Cairn is coming up on PlayStation 5 and Steam later this year. You can already give it a try in the demo available on PC and PS5.
I just don't really see how... Like, I want to know how much money these games make.
PlayStation and PC later this year.
I do. I really want to know.
And you can also check out a free demo on
because
both platforms
I can't imagine a lot of people playing these games.
We're mixing things up with a double bill of trailers.
Am I crazy?
There are 2 great games from our friends at Quali.
Like, I want to know how many sales they make. Korea's devastated. Flesh Reborn. Why is this happening? I've been wondering that for a while. I love how we've moved past Super Nintendo nostalgia and we're now evolved into PlayStation 1 nostalgia. Have you guys noticed that? Because all the Super Nintendo people are too old now and they like have kids and shit. Which stresses me out because I grew up with a Super Nintendo. Yeah. Man. How about that, huh? What's this? This looks good. Pussy, get out of here. Didn't I see this? No, I didn't. This actually looks really good. I like this. Uh-oh. It's the boss. Hark the Ghoul? Okay, that's a dumb fucking name, but I'll try that out. Yeah, that game actually doesn't look like dog shit.
Hark the Ghoul and Ground Zero
I don't know why,
both coming
but
soon
like
to
actually... I've got a good feeling about that one.
We're taking a look at a game called Hella. It's a cooperative folklore adventure where you and your friends band together as brave little mice.
That's a rat. Because don't mice have fur on their tail? No? Oh. Mice are inside, rats are outside. Not always. Uh-huh. They should make a game like this, but have one of the levels be my house. Straight up. Can you imagine that? Final dungeon. It's like an unlockable hard mode. Can you go in the water?
Hella is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox,
Yeah.
so give it a wish list on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Moving swiftly on, it's time for a look at Ludo. This is a
Ludo.
psychological thriller where the protagonist is trapped inside their own home, and we're about to find out when you can play it.
Okay, let's see it.
Peggy 18.
Ludo.
How can you distinguish between what is real?
Looks nice.
And what isn't? Do you trust what you see?
Yes.
What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong?
I've been wondering that for the past 2 years.
To seem fake.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a trick.
Ooh. I've got a lot to say about after this event. I got a lot to talk about. 20. What's the 22nd month of the year? The fuck is that?
Ludo is
July?
coming to
No, it's the
PC,
7th.
PS5, and Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this
Okay,
next
let's get
reveal
it.
arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
Who is it?
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025. There are so many amazing games coming out, and I'm very happy that I have a bit more time to
Look at all
play
that
them
manga
these
and
days.
shit behind him.
As many of you know,
This guy's a
I have
nerd.
been a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse is my favorite VR game
Yeah.
of all time.
He's a lore
and
master.
I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
Okay. Is it VR? No, I don't know if it's VR. Is it VR? Shit, I think it's VR.
I'm ready for whatever.
Oh!
You won't find nobody
Ah!
oh! To you weather. You ready
Ah!
coming in high. I am a legend in the making. You're looking into the eyes of greatness. Gotta push through the world's waiting.
Damn, bro, like... I mean, some of this looks alright, but like, damn, bro, I'm just not about that VR shit, man. I'm just not. Live the action. Reach? Bro.
Reach is an ambitious virtual reality action
Bro.
adventure coming to PSVR, Steam, and MetaQuest in
VR,
2025.
what?
Okay, Matt. It's time
That's
to check
the real
in with everybody's
DEI
favorite
in these
depressed
shows.
and recently
Is
divorced
adding in
guy.
these VR
Oh,
games.
yes. It could only be
It's
the
not
Duck
even black
Detective.
people
He
anymore.
may
It's
have
VR
cracked
games.
the mystery of the secret salami, but when you're that good at your job, there's always a new case to solve.
I'm serious.
I'm used to the cold
What's this?
embrace of loneliness. And this vacation will be the end of me.
Hi, I'm Annika.
And I'm Johnny. We're Happy Broccoli Games based in Berlin, Germany.
Our newest game is Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping, where you are the one and only duck detective.
Oh,
an oppressed
wow.
and recently divorced duck who must
There's
crack
only
the
one?
case.
Inspect evidence, make deductions, and solve this no-murder mystery.
To the annoyance of the duck detective, he is joined by a new partner in solving crime, Freddy the Crocodile. Work together to unravel the truth and nibble on the crumbs of justice. Right now, we're working on a simplified Chinese language update that is coming out later this year.
We're very excited for you to play. The game is out on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and Series XS, and PlayStation 5. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Are those bread slices?
Duck Detective.
The ghost of glamping!
The ghost of good games.
Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping has already waddled its way onto PC and consoles, so go check it out if you haven't already.
Okay, we've had plenty of exciting premises so far, but how about a rhythm roguelike from the maestros behind Patapon? Get on your dancing shoes, folks, because Ratatan is up next.
Why the fuck would I want to dance? The style is good. I like the style of the graphic. That's cool. Let me guess, this is the stage before the boss fight? Can you imagine, like, if you're a parent, you have to listen to this shit of your kid playing it? I would just buy my kid Grand Theft Auto at that point. Yeah. I can imagine the most annoying VTubers playing this game. Wow.
Ratatan is coming to Steam Early Access on July 25th. But there's a free demo available on Steam if you want to give it a try.
And we're following that bombshell with a new trailer for Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. An interactive 70s twist on the beloved detective mystery.
What?
It's Poirot, don't you know?
Oh.
No respect. I don't know. It just didn't look good.
It can't be. It's Hercule Poirot.
Previous games to the studio are really good, but not for you. Ah, good for them. Definitely not for me.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What is this?
What do you suggest I do?
Just like James Bond or some shit?
And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day. But I have some terrible news.
Who's in the Nile River?
But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly. I've just finished my latest case. Okay, let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one.
Wow.
What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
Okay. I love detective
Agatha
games.
Christie, Death on the Nile is
kidding.
coming to PC and consoles in
don't.
September of 2025. But you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Okay, I don't want to build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
No, this isn't a card game, is it? I'm scared. I'm scared. This might be a card game. Oh, fuck. Is that a pack of cards? No. Oh, okay. Cool. It's a secret dungeon. House Flipper Scooby-Doo? Do you have to, like, tell people that, like, there was a suicide in the
Laura.
house?
House Flipper 2 Scooby-Doo is meddling its way on the PC and consoles this Scootober.
Now we're starting to close in on the end of the show, but not before we show you our final ones to watch deep dive.
Our team behind the scenes visited the Hangar 13 office for an exclusive insight into Mafia: The Old Country.
Oh, yeah.
Here's all the gory details.
The Scootober, did they say that? I didn't even hear that.
Mafia: The Old Country is both a prequel to the original Mafia trilogy. And it also sets things up for what might be to come in the future, going back to 1900s Sicily, so the birth of not just the Mafia game, but also the actual Mafia itself, back to where organised crime first really came from.
So Italians
in Mafia: The Old
just
Country,
ruined
you play
everything.
as a character called Enzo Favara.
Is that it?
Who's an upcoming gangster trying to make his way in the Sicilian
just
Mafia.
fucked
As a
everything
child, he's worked in the sulfur mines, sold there by his parents, a really
All right.
horrible upbringing for a kid, which unfortunately happened back in those days. So he doesn't know family, he doesn't really know
We didn't
love.
even
He
have crime
escapes,
until
he
Italians
falls
got to
in
America.
With the Torrisi crime family, and then this
And
game
then,
really, this story
Jesus.
shows his rise through the ranks as he goes from being this impoverished young man to
Oh, man.
a made man.
For Mafia: The Old Country, we moved to Unreal Engine 5, which has really enabled us to do incredible things with the characters, with the landscapes, with the cinematics. Every single aspect of the game has undergone a significant graphical upgrade.
Mafia has always been about pushing the technology of its day to do the best in cinematic
some of these,
storytelling
these
and
chase
exciting
scenes look
narrative
really
gameplay.
cool.
It really
This
makes
is a
what's
game I'll
already
play
an emotional
myself.
story even more emotional and
mean,
meaningful.
it kinda goes without
We've
saying,
been able to
but yeah.
capture incredible nuances in the mocap, in the acting, in all of the character performances. That's really helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show, which shows a key moment in Enzo's story.
Okay, let's see
Peggy
it.
18.
Did you play the others? Never. I've never played a Mafia game before. This will be it.
Come forward.
Oh. They about to bring him in? Remember what I was saying about how men have initiation rituals?
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It's a way of life. A brotherhood.
You're here because of your deeds and the assertions of those who stand at your side.
This life is one of secrecy. If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
It is binding. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all.
This is good so far. None of that bullshit.
Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Yes. I do.
Then, before the eyes of all here present, join me.
They should only be allowed legally to make games like this. Ooh.
To become a man of honor, repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Ooh.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Welcome, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto.
Salute.
Salute.
Yeah, this is good. That's good. All right. Yeah. Now that's it. We watched a movie, yeah, but at least it's a good movie.
Take a trip to Sicily when Mafia of the Old Country lands
good,
on August
yeah.
8th for PC,
Thank fucking
PlayStation,
God,
and Xbox.
Damn.
Next on our docket
Thank
is a developer
fucking
presentation
God.
for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and
All over
crush
social
enemies
media.
across
I've never
3
heard of this
distinct
game.
timelines.
Social media? Who the fuck is talking about this game?
Hey, what's up? I'm Artem, the game director at Rogue Games, a small indie team scattered around the globe. We're making our first game.
So yeah, anyway, Mafia, bro. Like, that game's gonna go hard as
It's
fuck.
a cinematic action where you fight bad guys
Like,
over 3 timelines.
Yeah.
Present day,
Like, that was
Surviving
actually
Age,
good.
and the Aztec civilization, all at the same time.
Did
You got
Mafia
it,
3
right?
suck? I don't know, but this one won't suck. Right? There's no way it's gonna suck.
And it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore, deal with
Play
tricky
Mafia
enemy
2?
types, and solve
I need to
puzzles.
play Yakuza 0.
It also answers questions you
If I
thought
wanna
you'd
play
never
one of those
ask.
games in
Like,
that
how
style,
the
I'll play
hell does
Yakuza
this
0.
black boxer have a Viking for the great-great-great-grandpa? Or why did this train car turn into a giant rock? And the biggest question is, why did they risk a role with such a difficult project? Because we wanted to play a game where you can start with classic 1-2, then send your opponent across the arena with your hammer, switch again to pull this dude a little closer, hit him with a huge combo across all
Wait, isn't this
3
just a gacha game? But for like,
The hell are you? And now we're making that game.
It's
with
just a
blood,
gacha game
sweat,
with,
and
like,
spark.
random-ass
Tenet of the
people.
Spark. You got it, right?
I got a little mini-me.
instead of anime girls.
Watch up.
We're not dropping the release date yet because we
Yeah,
want
this
to
is
do
literally
it
like,
right.
I mean,
But
Wuthering
we can
Waves
say
has this.
It's coming to both PC and
Genshin
consoles. Follow and wishlist Tenet of the Spark on Steam.
And go look at your family album. Maybe your grandpa was a badass like mine.
Ooh.
You never know.
Tenet of the Spark? So it's like some kind of like future thing?
Thank you to Roar Games for the inside scoop
get
on
it.
Tenet of the Spark. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, so
I've
pop it on your
never
wish
heard about
list.
this game ever
All
in
right.
my life.
What have you got for us, Laura?
A first look at gameplay for Creasol, Feeder of Idols.
What the hell is
This
this?
is a first-person horror shooter for fans of BioShock and Resident Evil. You fight
Okay.
creepy statues on a tormented island and use blood as your
I'm
ammunition.
going to pre-order it right now.
Almighty Son, guide my path in this hour of darkness. As the shadows of the abyss close in, let your sacred light banish them.
What you want, bitch?
And if I am to fall,
That's why you wear a seatbelt.
Let my flesh turn to ash.
Well, that's cool.
So my soul may ascend to you. Consumed in your flames for all eternity, now and forever. Crisol.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Holy moly, that looks good.
That's cool.
Me. Crisol Theater of Idols
Yeah,
is coming to PC,
that's cool.
Xbox, and
I would try
PS5 later this year, and your Steam wish lists in just a
What's
few
the
moments.
release
Probably.
date? It says 2025.
I hate to say it, Matt, but I think we've arrived at the final trailer.
Okay.
All right, let's get it.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there,
Okay.
and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay because that last trailer's really cool, and so the folks at
The
home will be
Expanse
happy.
game? That was
And
the
we've
first
done a
one.
good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect to me. Please enjoy our final world premiere.
This better
Ooh, I
be
like
good.
it.
Yeah, it's fun.
This better be good. I have to deal with that shit.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the parish, to serve the will of Mother. So come, step forward. Let us see what flowers she's given us.
This sounds really cool.
Such radiant blooms. So full of promise. Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
Ritual Tides, cool. Where's the game?
No. Hold on. I've got something to show you.
And console.
I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
Exclusive gameplay reveal this August. Okay, when does August happen? Is that like that's in like a week, right?
That was
Okay,
your first look at
so,
Ritual Tides,
yeah.
a terrifying odyssey where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors. Wishlist it now because it's coming soon to PC.
We'll have the full gameplay revealed during the next Future Games show in August, so mark your calendars for that. However, that does mean we've reached the very end of this year's Summer Showcase.
Don't go anywhere though because FGS Live from Los Angeles airs right after this with even more exclusive trailers, developer deep dives, and
All right, we got to talk
premieres.
about this.
We'd like to thank everybody who has tuned into the Summer Showcase,
we got to
as well
talk
as
about
the Dreamweaving developers who put their all into those amazing trailers we debuted today.
And remember, you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist your favorite games from today's show. We'll also have follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and the FGS YouTube channel.
I'm Matt Mercer.
And I'm Laura Bailey.
And
this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2025.
Wow. Wow. There's so many of these games that, like, I just don't know who the fuck plays them. Like, and that's really the question. Like, I'm not even talking about my own opinion, but like I see a lot of these games get released or announced, and it's like, who the fuck even plays this shit? Like, who even keeps up with this at all, right? Roguelite Showcase. Like, anytime I hear about like, there are things that make me turn my brain off with video games. Oh, it's in California. Wow. So L out of 10. Yeah, your opinion's not perfect. No, but like, here's the thing though, right? Is that let me mute this real quick. here's the thing, but like, I just want to see whenever these games come out, I want to see the player numbers for these games. I want to know how many people buy these games, because like, there's so many examples of this whenever it comes out, and I don't even know who the fuck plays this shit. Like, I don't even know who the fuck plays it. And so, like, that's really the way I look at it. Time to look at some statistics. Yeah, exactly. It's like a game like this comes out, it's got like 1,000 players, and then after that, it just kind of goes, and it's like, you look at some of this bullshit, and I just based L out of 10. I mean, the show, I mean, look, I mean, these shows are defined by their trailers. Like, a lot of these trailers, like, for a lot of these games, like, I look at a game like this, oh, somebody's getting sued by fucking Nintendo there. Look at that. Y'all see that? Oh, this game is getting fucking canceled. And so anyway, yeah, basically the 1 out of 10, 1 point for The Expanse. I'd say it's like a 4. I'd say the show is a 4. Like that would be my rating of the show. I mean, they didn't really have that many crazy good games, and some of the things, like, I mean, that Mafia like clip was pretty cool, and there were a few games that looked decent. Like, let me go through and just kind of talk about it, and we're gonna look at some of these games first, and I'm gonna just find it, right? And so, give me a minute. It's like laggy. Okay, so like the Expanse game, let me see if I can find that and pull it up. Like, the Expanse game looked decent, right? It looked fine. Then you've got this game here, the Echoes of the End. I feel like this is Echoes of the End of the studio that made this game. I'm gonna be real. Like, this didn't really look like that was that good. And like, the combat looked mediocre. It had that same, like, this is like a weird, like, I know this sounds stupid, and like, it probably is stupid, but like, sometimes stupid things are true. Anytime I see that color of purple, I think a game is going to be dog shit. I do. I think anytime I see that, like, there's a special purple that certain video games have, that I see that shit and I'm like, wait a minute, this is a bad game. And like, it's a good indicator. Yeah, it's like, this is the color. You know how like they have poisonous snakes that are like, you know, like purple and green and shit? Well, there's like video games that are the same way. And so I just didn't really get a vibe out of that. Now, there was this game too. This is like kind of like that walking around in a forest game, like where you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, this seemed like a decent game. Like, actually, like I'm willing, like I am invested enough in this interest to try to play more of it. The 7 Deadly Sins game, I mean, this just looks like your traditional fucking gotcha slop, anime character swap, you know, elemental damage, mastery, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, Azure Pramelia, fucking Arknights Infield. Like, I've played these before, right? Tower of Fantasy, Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, I mean, we've been through this a lot. And so, like, really, I mean, it's a cool IP. I watched 7 Deadly Sins. I thought it was a good show. But in some ways, it was a good show. But, you know, I don't really know if this is going to be that exciting. And so, anyway, you're being annoying as fuck right now? Okay, so everybody thinks I'm annoying. Everybody thinks I'm always wrong. But, like, I'm going to be real. How many times have I really been wrong about these games? Like, I've been wrong sometimes, right? Like, I was wrong with Avowed. I thought Avowed was better than it was. But in general, I feel like I'm right with a lot of these games. And people might not like it, but I'm right. And I feel like I've got a pretty good benchmark on this. But let's see if I can find the rest of this. This Blumhouse game, this Sleep game was okay, right? It was all right. Like, okay, that's nice. And so I'm crying because what you're saying is true. Yeah, true. And anyway, let's see if I pull the next one. Like, I mean, it's again, like, I feel like this is one of the things I wanted to talk about, is that I feel like so many video games now, and it was like also this like Nordic fucking, like, this game, is this a game or a movie? Bitch, you shouldn't even be asking that. Like, what do you mean, is it a game or a movie? Like, stop trying to be Hollywood. Stop trying to, like, I mean, people want to watch a movie, they're going to watch a movie. People want to play a game, they're going to play a game. And like, this whole premise of like trying to make these video games into movies, like The Last of Us did irreparable fucking damage to the video game industry, and we are still recovering from it just today. And so, like, I'm so tired of this shit. Expedition 33 was a movie, yeah, but it was also a game. And, like, I feel like, again, like, if you look at the gameplay with that, it looked good. Like, with a lot of these games, it's kind of like, basically, they wanted to tell a story, and they're using a video game to tell a story. And, like, I understand it, like, at its core, that doesn't sound like a bad thing, but I just feel like, again, like, I play video games to play video games. Like, and I think also a lot of these stories, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to just put it out there. I think they suck, bro. Like, I think they're boring. They're cliche. They're repeats of other things. Like, for every Expedition 33, you got 50 flops. And so anyway, that's really it. Not a great take. Yeah. And like, it's the same thing over and over. Exactly. And so like, many people like that, but like, where are they? Because like, that's what I'm always wondering about. Because like, when these games get announced, like, I remember I said this about fucking Life is Strange. And like, they made this new game and I was like, nobody's going to play this. And people were like, no, it's got a fan base. And it came out and nobody played it. And so like, when I hear about like, where are all these fans of these games, I don't know where they are. And so like, I don't know, like, it feels like a lot of times, like, this is just the way that I feel, is that these games in a lot of these cases end up being, it's almost like the developers make them for themselves and not necessarily the audience, but like that in a bad way. Like, that can be a good thing sometimes, but it's a bad thing in other times. This being inspired by Stalker, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right? And so anyway, they have kids, like, I guess, but I just don't understand it. Like, and so Genshin Impact Story is base gameplay? I don't know. Life is Strange sold enough, but it got bought out. I'm talking about the newer games, right? Like, usually, like, and this is the problem, is that like, you can have like a first draft of something, or like a first like hit of a game, and it's really, really good. And then you have like a studio that keeps trying to recreate that success, or the studio goes and they like, other studios go and try to copy it. And I think that's what happens a lot. And that's kind of been the expectation I've had. Like, I mean, this game, for example, like, this is kind of what I'm trying to get at, is like, this game, I mean, it didn't look amazing, right? This game looks like it came out in 2013, but at least it's a fucking video game, right? And I just get exhausted by watching all of these movie games, man. I'm watching all these movie games, and it's like the movie isn't even that interesting to me. And so that's really the way I feel about it. Don't empty. Yeah. And like, a lot of this, it's just, I don't know. I just don't, like, maybe I'm just being a negative little bitch, but like, and I'm curious, like, you guys, like, how many of y'all feel the same way I'm feeling about this, right? Because like, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking. Like, out of the blue, this is some other bullshit. Like, what's this? Oh, this game actually looks kind of cool. This game, I like this game. Kind of like Fall Guys, a few other like weird, ideas. This like dungeon like auditing game looked kind of interesting. It's like quirky. It's not something I'd be interested in playing. It's like, even this like waifu game, bro, this shit looked like dog shit. This looked like trash. Like, really, I mean, just look at this. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this, Stranova at home? Like, what the fuck? There's been like 4 of these games that have come out, and none of the games that even come out are any good. And then you have this shit come out, and it's even worse. And so anyway, I just go and I look at that too. It's because you're a WoW Andy? No, I'm telling you, like, everybody, nah. Everybody goes and acts like I'm wrong about this shit. Let's wait. Let's take this shit. I'm ready to take this shit to the bank. Let's take it to the bank. Let's wait whenever these games come out. Let's see who's playing them. Let's see who's going to play these games. Let's see who actually gives a fuck about them. Because everybody go and act like, oh, no, that's not it. I've been playing new games all the fucking time. But it's just not like this. That's it. You're wrong. You're just not the audience. But who is? And that's my point. Is like, I hear these games get made for this mythical audience. But this mythical audience never materializes. I never see it. I never see this audience. Like, that's the thing. It's like, where are they? Poll? No, I don't want a poll. Why the fuck do I want a poll? I want to see a player chart. No, I want to see a player chart. I don't care what somebody votes. I care what somebody buys. Bro, every game doesn't need to be a 10K player start. But in a way it does. Because, like, you have a big game like this that's made with Unreal 5 engine graphics. It's got cutscenes designed for it, and you put all this money into it. You better be selling 10,000 fucking copies or you're going broke. And that's my whole point, is like, who the fuck buys these games? And that's the point. Like, this, bro, like, defend this. Defend this, bro. This is, GameCube was better than this. Fucking F-Zero GX blows this out of the water. This shit looks like this is in the bargain bin. Buy 4, get 1 free at like fucking Blockbuster Movies pre-owned video games. Like this is some shit you get in a fucking like a cereal box. They couldn't even get Verizon. They had to use Horizon. Bro, this game's so bad it can't even have sponsors. Look at this. This shit's garbage, bro. How do you... this is just another one of the same thing, another one of the same games. Like, maybe it'll be all right, maybe not. I don't know. And let's see here. Difference in successful in a good video game. Well, let's go back. I'll see if I can find this. This one looked good. Like this one looked real good. And I like this, talking about duty and honor. And, like this looked like a game that's actually made for gamers, right? This is some bullshit. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm just going to skip ahead. I don't even want to look at that. What about this? What's this game? Oh, yeah. This is that Scum game. Yeah, maybe that's all right. I don't know. Like, that one seemed decent. And which game was this again? And then, oh, yeah. Let's see. Let me look at this again. So I pulled this up. This dinosaur game. Like, I mean, how do you expect developers to build a portfolio? I just like, Asmon, name one good game. Elden Ring. I've named one good game. Like, chatters, the thing is, chatters are chatting right now, but I'm telling you, these Steam charts are not going to lie. Not every game needs to be Elden Ring. I didn't say it had to be Elden Ring. What about Mouthwashing? That was a good game. That was a great game. That was a small game, right? Fucking Schedule 1. That was a good game. Like, I don't think that it's necessarily like that. It's just like, the problem is like a lot of these games, I just think they're mid, and I just don't really see, this is the world that I'm in. I don't see how somebody makes a financial decision to purchase this video game over the other 50 video games in the market right now that, in my opinion, are infinitely more fucking appealing. That's the way I feel. Really. That's where I'm at. And so anyway, the doll game is interesting. Oh, the one at the end? Yeah. Let me go back. I'll see if I find a... Hell Is Us. This game looked pretty good. The dude talking about it was rambling and going off on some bullshit, but like, that was all right. I'll play this when it comes out, definitely. This game, like, you look at this game, like, look at this. This is all right, but like, really, I wonder, like, who's actually gonna buy and play this shit? And like, really, who's gonna buy and play this shit? And so, nobody, right? I mean, like, and that's the thing. Where are they? I want to know where they are. Because I don't fucking see them anywhere. I don't see them fucking anywhere. I don't see them on Steam. I don't see them on YouTube. I don't see them on Twitch. I don't see them on Twitter. I don't see them anywhere. And so, low IQ logic right now? Wait a minute. So are you saying that by judging interest in a game is not a frame of reference for looking at interest in a game? What I'm saying is that a lot of these games, I just don't really think that they have an audience for them, right? Like, they get no motion. You don't have people talking about them a lot. And that's it. Where's someone who buys this shit? Yeah, exactly. Games are also actually for kids. Nah, bro, what did y'all remember? What were y'all trying to play whenever you was a kid? What are y'all trying to play whenever you were a kid? You trying to play this bullshit? Fuck no, you're not trying to play this bullshit. You're trying to play, like, kids now are playing Fortnite. They're playing Among Us. Actually, probably not anymore. Grand Theft Auto, Pokemon. Like, they're not going to play this garbage. This shit's, no, absolutely fucking not. And so, like, I mean, like, this whole idea that, like, you just make a bunch of these, like, soft millennial fucking therapy games and there's going to be an army of 8-year-olds that are going to buy it up. Fuck, even they don't believe it. It's not even releasing for the Switch. So, no, I don't fucking think so. Absolutely not. I wouldn't be the vast majority of these games about my niece and nephews. If my son grew up, doesn't care for the new games at all. Yeah, like I mean, like I don't know what kids play. Like I know. So there was let's see, at Christmas, like I was over at my dad's friend's house, and he has a grandson, and you know what he plays? He plays Fortnite. I remember this kid spent $200 in V-Bucks. I swear to God, in 3 minutes, bro, that shit was gone. Like, I have never, like, that's some crazy ass shit. Like, he balled the fuck out. Like, he had that shit locked in, planned out, and it was gone and done and tapped the fuck out. And so, like, Jesus, yes. And that was fast. And so, anyway, like, I look at this, like, for example, this game looked decent, right? This is the Expedition 3.3 game. Like, that one looked all right. This one, fucking, I just don't know where they're at. I don't know where they're at. I don't know. Where are they? Where are these players? Where are these players? And that's the thing. And so, like, kids can play games too. Kids don't want to play games that are made for kids. Most of the time, they want to play cool games that everybody else is playing, like Fortnite and Elden Ring. Like, you think a fucking 7-year-old, 8-year-old, like, there's plenty of kids trying to play Elden Ring. This whole premise that, like, oh, it's okay to make a retarded-ass bullshit millennial therapy game because there's kids that are... You think a kid wants to buy a therapy game? Fuck no, he doesn't want to buy a therapy. Absolutely not. And yes, I'm crashing out. I am. Somebody got to fucking say it.